Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper, and this is our first episode after the release of Update 15, so let's check to see what the hobbits have for me. Same old stuff. So obviously that didn't change much. So let's talk to Cranach, see what he now has for us.
Would you lend me a moment of your time?
The time of Clúcath is almost upon us, and you must prepare yourself to do battle. Despite your prowess against the warriors of the Trevgalorg, it will not be enough. You need a greater ally, that of knowledge. Many among the Trevgalor witnessed the unlawful breaking of the rites of Clúcath, that which Necathan's father was slain, and they may have some words by which you will avoid a similar fate. Osbel, by my ruling seat, can tell you how Nassan met his end, and perhaps give you a manner of avoiding a similar fate. Cameron, at the center island of Valkar, will tell you which of the warriors of the Trev de Vardain you may be facing. Tazgal, hunter of the hill beast southeast of the Nad Nather, may have learned something during his sojourn that will help aid you. Speak with these three, and any others who may be able to help, and return to me before long. The Clúcath will not wait forever. Alright, we'll begin with her.
Trust does not come easily among the Trevgalorg.
I should have known when you helped me against the wargs that come to Fossaclaran that you would bring great honor to the Trevgalorg. But I fear this may be too much for you, Pinestone. The Trev de Vardain have already broken the rules of the Clúcath once. Who will say they will not do so again? Our great warrior Nassan met Aver of the Trev de Vardain as the sun rose above Falacro. For a time everything seemed as it should. First, Aver had the mastery, and then Nassan took the advantage. But as the Clúcath drew on, the chieftain of the Trev de Vardain, Dogamart, became restless. Next to him sat two strangers, men of Cardoom, it was thought. Domargrat suddenly rose to his feet and gave forth a tremendous cry. A prearranged signal? Nassan's attention was diverted, and at that moment Aver knocked him to the ground. The Clúcath was over, but Domargart was not satisfied, and he demanded that Aver slay her helpless foe. This she did, and it was clear that the Trev de Vardain, our kin of old, were hopelessly corrupted. Nassan's son, Necathan, swore to avenge his father, but you must do it in his place, for you have bested him, and he is not fit to stand for the Trev de Galorg in the Clúcath. Be watchful, Pinestone. When the Clúcath begins, you must be prepared for anything. Alright, so therefore the opponent in the last one was Aver, and apparently she didn't like following rules. And we can be sure that whoever I face this time is also not going to follow rules. Alright, what do you have to say, Cameron?
Will you be sojourning here?
I am sure the Trev de Vardain have not forgotten how you destroyed the standards that flew over Tor Galvan, and neither have I. I will tell you of what I can about what you may face in the Clúcath. The warrior who slew Nasan and sullied the Rite is named Avar, and she is a master of the bloodied arts. She has slain many of our people in the years since the last Clúcath, and her name strikes fear into the hearts of all but Nectan, who has sworn to end her. Domagart, leader of the Trev de Verdun, surely thinks that Nectan will be our warrior, but he may put forth a vow in the hopes that Nectan will be blinded with rage and easily defeated. It is difficult to say, and there are others. Drostan of the Trev de Verdun is fierce, but his most recent battle ended in a cowardly retreat. He fought with Fonghala from one day and one night before he escaped. He favors fighting from a distance and fears the dangers of standing toe-to-toe with an opponent. He is surely hurting from the chance to redeem his honor. Perhaps I have been no help after all. Even so, I hope you can make use of what has been said. So therefore, Drostan and Avar are the two most likely people that we will face. We shall see, though. Right. Now, we must now head to our Slayer of the Hill Beasts. See what he has to say. And if there's anything new going on. Doesn't look like there is much new concerning this level so far, but I guess we will find out in due course. And with this, I also am starting a new series. As I said before, I'll be doing Pineleaf and Gondor, where I will be going through the epic storyline with Pineleaf. Now, I'm not going to be using my main version of Pineleaf, one of my alternate versions. So it won't be my most powerful warden, but hopefully that'll make things a little bit more interesting. Tasgal,
You are a stranger to these lands.
I salute you, Pinestone. I have not yet returned to Aghar, for I have been keeping a watch on Nad Nater to ensure that the hill beasts do not rise again. Rona will understand. In other words, there wasn't phasing in these days, so Turbine had to leave you here. You have been chosen as the warrior for the Clúcath. I am frozen with amazement. I believe the death of Nasan and the betrayal of the Trev de Verdun had ended that right forever. You defeated Nectan in single combat? He cannot have been pleased with that. If Avar is chosen as the warrior of the Trev de Verdun, Nectan will see it as a lost opportunity to avenge himself upon his father's murderer. I have carved a small figure from the tooth of Muragroth, and I would like you to have it. Carry it among your belongings. Perhaps it will bring you fortune in the trials ahead. Now I need to talk to Cranach. But I'm not going to directly talk to him. Instead, I want to see if I can have another talk with the son of the last person to die from this, because it's possible that he's willing to talk to me again. Now I should note that this is an optional quest, and that it's very easy to miss this particular one, and all it does is it does change something in the Clúcath that comes follows, but not so much so that it doesn't change the final outcome, but it does change some of the things that happen there. You'll see what I mean later.
We will not be slaves to Carn Dûm.
What do you want, Pinestone? Have you returned to Gloath that you were chosen as the warrior to fight a Clúcath against the Treve de Verdane? The vengeance for which I have trained so long has been stolen from me! I'm sorry. I see the wisdom in it, though it be hard. It is the way of my people that the strongest warrior should be to bear the heaviest load, and you have proven yourself the master. I must put the needs of the Treve Galorg before my own vengeance. Tell Rite at Cranach's ruling seat that I am at ease. Go forth to the Clúcath with my blessing, Wood Elf. Alright, so now to talk to Rite. And see what happens there. As I said, this allows you to have some peace with him before you go in. And I'm pretty sure it's a quest you could only do before you do the actual Clúcath, because I don't think it makes too much sense afterwards. Let's see if I could thread my way through these wargs. So we will talk to Rite first. Then, after that, we will talk to the chief. Can I make the jump? Yes! Hello there,
You risk your life to come here.
You have taken it upon yourself to make peace with Nectan? That is good, Pinestone. I know now that I only bleed before. Cranach was right to give you this femme. You truly are a friend of the Treve Galorg. Alright? We completed an understanding. Now,
Greetings, Saffron.
you have taken the wisdom of my people. For the sake and the sake of the Treve Galorg, I hope you have, Southron. The Clúcath will soon begin at Fail-Lacro. Speak with me when you are prepared, and we will go meet Destiny. So let's go meet Destiny. We now go to Clúcath, Pinestone. I hope that you are ready.
The free hillmen of Treve Galorg have long been in conflict with many of their sister tribes. Now they prepare again to face the Treve de Verdane in the Rite of Clúcath, a ceremonial rite of judgment.
Alright.
You are a stranger to these lands.
Are you prepared, Pinestone? The Rite of Clúcath will determine the fortunes of the Treve Galorg, but we must be on guard. Damagart has been treacherous in the past, and there is small reason to expect that today will be different. But if you are victorious, it will mean much. It must be chanced. We are almost to Fail-Lacro. And maybe someday I'll learn how to pronounce things in that language, right? I know I've been through here several times already. But this time there's no one here with us. We have arrived, and before the Treve de Verdane. Wait! They approach. Pinestone is the warrior who took the stone of Clúcath from the cairn of honor. I know about the Southron Cranach, and I am not impressed. Our friends in Cardoon will crush you at the slightest word from me. The Trevdurar do not need to respond to your invocation of Clúcath. You are frightened of us! You are spineless! Kana, be still. I am no coward. I do not shy from your feeble protestations of strength. We will have Clúcath, but with 2 conditions. There will be 2 warriors, both Drostan and Aver, will fight for the Trevdurar. Pinestone, this is a trap. Drostan and Aver together? What is your second demand? The combat will be to the death. The Trevdurar do not engage in mock battles of children. Yes, I too. We accept. Pinestone will fight for the Trevgalorg. I will help the chieftain. Do not... Oh. I thought about what you said to me, Pinestone, and I have reached a decision. Pride must not blind me in your friendship. I will stand by you in this and defend you if I may. So be it. But anyway, that is the change. Kama is the person you get if you don't make peace with him, but if you do make peace with him... Oh. And thank goodness they made that change to allow me to... Ooh, got that out just in time. Now for up there. One down, another one to go. Oh, what a time to wimp out. During the most important battle of all. It seems my choice of warriors was poor. Finish me, you coward! You are spineless! Kill them! No. Let them keep their lives. The Trevgalorg show mercy even to yours, Drumagard. Then you are weak and deserve their company. I no longer count Aver and Drostan among the Trevduvar and strip them of their names. Well, she's still got her name there. Actually, such things do become important later on. Let's face it, this is not our last time in meeting Aver, I can tell you that.
Will you be sojourning here?
The Trevgalorg have triumphed, Pinestone. You have brought victory to Thyalacro, where sorrow has reigned too long. Speak with me when you are ready to return to Oghar, and we will go. And that we will return victorious, yes.
The hills of Angmar are not friendly to the unwary.
At last, we have been redeemed, Pinestone, and have triumphed over the Trevduvar in their Angmara masters. Nasan has been avenged, and Dagmart has paid for his betrayals. He who was called Drostan has come to join the Trevgalorg, but his name is lost. He will be known henceforth as Soktaf, he who is changed. She who was called Aver did not accept his choice. She is now neither Trevgalorg nor Trevduvar. She has done much evil and could only see that in others. Though Nektath may have forgiven her past, I feel she could not. She wanders now in the trackless lands, a woman who is neither name nor home. Your femme is at an end, and I salute you, not only as chieftain of the Trevgalorg, but as Crannog, humble tribesman of the Oghar, as well. Perhaps Tasgal's gifts brought you some good fortune after all, and perhaps it did not. May you decide for yourself whether you believe in it, for believe any ways in yourself, friend Pinestone. I deem that you make your own fortune. Right, so I need a Valor, which is might and vitality, Fate, or vitality and will. And maximum morale. So be good for extra morale, some extra will, tactical mitigation. Well, obviously I'll take this one and we'll decide later
Speak with yourself, Ron.
whether or not, but that ends that. And next time, we will go defeat that spirit at the Watching Stone to help conclude Book 6, Chapter 6 of the epic storyline. But that's in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays, the Rune-keeper.